Are we good? Says we're good here. And how be the Twitch side of things? How does it look too? Alright, Twitch side looks good. A little bit small there. Easy fix, easy fix. Seamless seam. Awesome. Alright, so, obviously, welcome. Back with more streams is I, Solrak Dragon. I don't know why I put on that weird little accent there, but I did. Do I feel ashamed for it? Very slightly here. But, yep, we're back with more FGO streams. So, yeah, might as well. I do know that there was some news articles here. Yeah, 2 news articles versus the Revival Christmas 2018 pickup summons, so chance to get Ishtar and a few people are on raid up, as well as the Christmas CEs, which I believe I have a couple of them. I don't think I got Moment of Tranquility though, which sucks because I'm not going to be rolling Christmas 2 for There's No Need. And then also got the Little Santa Altar Christmas event announced. It apparently begins tomorrow. Pretty sure somebody said that last stream too, that the rerun would be starting on the 12th. Well, I guess they're right. And it starts at midnight on the 12th. And this is Pacific Standard Time, so it starts 3 a.m., which means there is likely going to be some maintenance tonight. Unlocked each day. Silver Exchange. This has the lottery at the end of it, which will be very nice, because that's 300 golden embers, if I remember correctly. And plenty of gems and such. Beyond that, though, nothing super new, although she will be getting a damage buff, I believe, Janta Lily will. But yeah, beyond that, nothing else much. Oh, it actually tells you what the different things can give you. Alright, so that's the probably 5-star one. Hearts, Scales, Roots with some more foes. Scarabs and Horns. Phoenix, Feathers, and Tear Stones. And Seeds and Shells. Sadly, no Magatamas are going to be available, it seems. And Challenge Quest will be available after the 7th night, so that means next week. Good to know, good to know. It'll give a lore and just the notice about the summoning campaign again. And if we go to maintenance, it says scheduled maintenance 11/11 at 20. That's 20 Pacific time, so that'd be what? 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific time. So that's like 11. Okay, so that's actually only a couple hours away for maintenance. That is not far. And it does look like there will be an update. Confirmed, we're getting 4 quartz. Awesome. That's a very broad distribution period, I see. Until the 30th of April. A very broad distribution period. Nice. But, yeah, that's all so far as news. We're probably going to get more news this coming Saturday, as that is when the panel will be. I might tune into it. I don't know, it depends on what time the panel is. But let's really quickly now burn our free 10 spin, see if the Angry Mango chooses to visit us, as that would be nice. But not likely to happen, because I don't have that kind of luck. Sadness. Much sadness, much sorrow. I cry. Okay. Just let it go. I really do need... I have a bunch of foes I need to use, too. And I'm not talking the silver foes, either. I'm talking, like, bronze and stuff. That's for the lesser servants that I am often told I neglect very badly. Which is a truth. I will not deny. I neglect my lesser servants. Not intentionally, but, you know... Okay, intentionally, because if it was unintentional neglect, then... Yeah, it's intentional neglect, I suppose. Hang on, I'm getting into Discord so that way I can keep an eye on it rather than having to continuously log in and out. I can just log in once and be good to go. Just meet me a computer so I don't have to worry about the constant ping notification from the Discord notifications. As that happens. That does happen. Okay. I have my Discord up. I did inform the peoples that I was being to do the stream. Although it doesn't say I'm streaming. But that might be because I'm on Discord here. Hang on, let me check this real quick. Okay, it says I'm streaming on here. Maybe this will confuse things, though. Well, I didn't get... Alright, you know, let's just log out of it. It might be confusing the Discord setup if I'm logged in on two different things. I'll just have to log in if anybody wants me to see something like this in me. Alright. I can unmute it, though. And, like I said, no angry mango. Much sadness. Oh. I haven't actually looked at this week's Master Missions. So, I guess we should just, you know... We may as well do another 2. It's literally only gonna help us. Let me just get rid of some of the extra stuff here. And burn. I think I got some craft essences that I don't need. I really need to lock some of these, but I'm lazy bum. Lazy bum is lazy. There we go. Okay, and let's just get the rest of those friend point spins out of the way. I might burn a single ticket towards the King Hassan rolls later, since I did get the extra ticket from login bonus. Hans! And last but certainly not least, Spartacus, Sasaki, and Blackbeard. So nobody that I need. Woo! Or rather, nobody that I don't already have at NP5. Which is weird, because I do hear that some people don't get some of those, like, lower rarity servants, or even 3-star servants, to NP5. Alright, claim that. Alright, so pre-quest on Burning, Wasteland, Sandy Beach / Desert Mountain, Grassy Temple. Wasn't Temple already one? 10 servants, 3 good, 3 dragon, 10 wild beasts, 15 males. Okay, that's not bad. That can all easily be done. Probably here in Agartha, at that. So, we have El Dorado and the Dragon Palace, insofar as the remaining free quests. Let's see, the Dragon Palace has rider enemies with an archer boss. So, we are going to want assassins and a lancer. Okay, that should be fairly easy. I don't think I'll need... We'll just throw you in the back lines, just so you're there. Alright. So. That's party 1. There we go. Party 2. Arash will lead into... an assassin. Let's go you, actually. Yeah, that could work. And especially if we throw a case scope on you. That way it just makes things a little easier in the long run. How are you on Bond and Bonnie Mary Reed? Doesn't matter. I need a 4. I might have a 4 cost. That is not bond up. So they're starting the bonds. Getting very close to not having any low bond servants. Hey, there it is. Sanson. He can come along. We can work on his bond while we do this mission. And I think this should be good. Arash wipes the first line. Skahat takes out the second line. And hopefully Enkidu can take out the third line of defenses. Alright. Let's go. Nice, refreshing H2O. Keep saying that, though. And I'm not sponsored by water. I should see about getting sponsored by water if I keep saying good things about it after all. Okay. That's the wrong mouse. It's weird that there's two little things. Gift a sub now to be number 1, and cheer now to be number 1. Could I cheer for myself and be number 1 to myself? I know I can gift subs. I do know that. Sadly, it doesn't look like Enkidu is going to have NP. Oh, wait, no, he will. He will. I'm just having massive brain farts here. Let's do the quick effectiveness, because that's more crits. Don't need that. Don't need that. Doot. That is the most effective way to get the stars for Enkidu to go blasting. Even if it did wipe out one of them. Which will in turn result in less stars from this attack. But, oh well. Still generated a cool 41 stars before the fragment. That was not bad. And this is a very good Enkidu turn, too. Okay. If we get quick here, that's even better. Alright. Oh, no. And no, so just go with that. There we go. Doom. Nice, solid critical blast here with the person with the strongest NP in the game, or what will be the strongest NP in the game when he gets that insane NP damage buff. They've got to realize they've got to balance that sometime in the future, right? Like, give some of the other high ones. I could see Jalter perhaps getting a buff on her NP. She hasn't had one after all. Oh wow. That's the wild beast part a little bit. Nice. Nice. Not really. I'm gonna have to look up. Yeah, I could see Jalter possibly getting one. After all, with the, in JP, proof in concept of MHX having all of her skills and her NP ranked up, I can definitely see some of the other powerful servants getting it so that they can be on par with Enkidu, because he's a beast in and of himself right now. I'll pretend I know what you just said, Waver. I agree. Something, Enkidu. That's all I got from him. I'm just humoring him. Doesn't he know he's supposed to be speaking English? He's from London, I think. Actually, do we know where Waver is from? I don't know. We probably do. I just don't know. But I'm a bad master, so that's not too surprising. Gonna generate many less crits. Oh, much less crit stars here, but you know, it is better than nothing. Oh boy. contemplating selling your account for $650. Whale 430 for Ozzy, who you don't even like, in the vain hopes of getting a case scope. Wow. First off, that is not... Yeah. That is a fair reasoning, you know. The gacha is gambling. I'm pretty sure I covered this, like, last stream or whatever. Welcome, by the way, guys, still. That the gacha is pretty much gambling. That's not a bad price for it, though. $650. That's a fairly good price if you're making a little bit of profit, you know. And I suppose you could always restart as an F2P if you really wanted to, but... I mean, it's on you, man. It is on you. If you wanna, you know, call it quits, sell your account, make a tidy little profit, that's fine. If you wanna, you know... As you can see, since everything else, you got 3 Aussies from this banner. Yeah. I mean, that's... Like I said, that's not a bad deal. That is not a bad deal. It does all come down to you. I mean, the way I see it is... Oh, that makes it a much less of a good deal. Yeah. I mean, you are getting some money back, I suppose, but... I mean, it does all come down to you in the end. Yes, you didn't get a K-scope, which does suck horribly. I know a lot of people that play for a long time that don't get K-scopes, but then there are people that do get plenty of K-scopes. And K-scope makes the game significantly easier as well. I would say it's down to you, man. If you just want your greed to end. Ah. I see. You're getting a little bit worried about the gambling portion of things, and that's completely understandable. I mean, if you want to... Oh, you have one... Okay. If you want the greed to truly end, then a suggestion that I could have that wouldn't involve selling your account might be to, like, remove your credit card information from your Apple or Google ID, and then just, you know, that way when you go to try and purchase something, it says, enter your information. It's like, oh, I need to enter my information here, but I don't want to enter my information, sort of thing. That'd be a suggestion for it, I suppose. Another thing, which is kind of what I do, would be to, like, set out, like, plan out your finances. Because how I do it is, I know roughly how much I make a month, so I set aside so much money a month for entertainment purposes, so much money a month for food and gas and that kind of stuff. So that way I don't go over the money I have set aside. And if I do plan on, like, if I need to tap into some extra money, then it comes out of future months' entertainment money. Like, come time for Jolter, I think it is, I'm probably going to have to tap into some future months to get up to the 400 Saint Quartz. That just means that there's going to be a couple of months where I don't purchase any Saint Quartz, because I've technically already done it. But that would be a suggestion, because, I mean, the game is free to play, to a degree. To a degree, you can play it without spending a single penny. It just, you know, makes it easier. But if you are super concerned about it, I would suggest, like, setting some plans into place. Maybe, if you get really addicted, calling a hotline, but that'd probably be, like, a very big last sort of resort sort of thing, but, yeah. Whatever your decision you come to, Gestalt, I'm sure that you'll make the right one for yourself. Just don't do something that you might regret later. Which is kind of what the whole selling the account thing is. Because if you sell the account, then it's pretty much gone forever. There's no returning to it later on when you think you have it under control. It's starting from a fresh slate. Which I'm sure you already know, just, you know, giving my own little piece of tips and advice. But that should be that mission done. Which means El Dorado is next. Let us see the enemy comp for El Dorado. Sabers with the Zerker boss. We can probably get away with Archer Party. Well, mostly Archer Party. I don't have an AoE Archer other than Arash, but that's beside the point. So, let us... You know, let's go with Misa, guys, I think. Aerial Dive, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, we'll go with... Didn't mean to zoom in on the Ishtar there. I don't mean to zoom in on Ishtar. Close. Close. There we go. Nothing wrong with Ishtar, and she's growing fond on me with the Babylonia anime. But, you know, don't need to zoom in on her. Okay. So that'll mean Ishtar comes in when Arash goes down. I do remember I do have one, and that is Emiya. If I can find him, there he is. He can have that. And then... throw back in... somebody who's lower bond. Really quick. Leonidas, sure. And he does not need a K-scope on him. Okay. This should be fine. If I sell it, at least someone will get to enjoy it, and that fact will give you peace. That is a fair point, you know. That is a very fair point. I mean, like I said, in the end, oops, I chose the wrong mission. Whoops. That's the wrong mission. I was supposed to be doing El Dorado there. Clearly, I need to get my vision checked. But yeah, in the end, it's your choice. If you think that if you think that it will come down to having to sell the account to not have to worry about being tempted into purchasing some more quartz, then that's what it comes down to. Regardless of your decision, just make sure it's not something you'll later regret, is all I can give as far as advice. Or, if you are serious about selling it, maybe try and get a little bit more, because you did whale a lot of money. And you'll probably want to get some of that money back. When I play Pokemon with friends, family, and not waste hundreds... Oh. You're not the only one. I think that's just a thing, though. I think, to some degree, we all miss those times of our life when things were easier, when we didn't pour hundreds of dollars into a single game for enjoyment. I mean, the simpler days are definitely missed. That's why I do still play some things with friends and family. I mean, it's a fairly complex issue. It is a fairly complex issue. Wanting to return to those good old days back before all the money was spent, I can definitely agree with you to a very high level with that. The way I see it for myself is that I'm fairly invested at this point. And honestly, if you do truly feel like you can't control yourself, I've said it many a times, gacha is an addiction, is gambling, and gambling addiction is a very real and very serious thing. if you truly don't think you can control yourself, I would recommend, there are gambling addiction hotlines out there. They might seem a little bit odd because it's a game that you're gambling on, but I'm sure they'll probably understand to some degree. Hey, Red Velvet, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just having some serious talk here. But serious talk can be intermittent with lighter talk. You know. How be things for you? Did Star do it? She did not do it. Completely here. Still not bad. That still wasn't too bad. Oh, that's Penth. I didn't even realize that was Penth there. Should be good. Pain, but with bagels. Okay, so... Are you in pain because you have bagels, or do you have bagels because you are in pain? And if you have pain because you have bagels, then the bagels are causing you pain. However, if you have bagels because you're in pain, then what is causing you pain? Also, since when is Penthesilea a good servant? Question mark. Okay, so you're just hungry. Alright, so the bagels aren't causing you pain, so what is causing you pain then? If you don't mind me asking. Because pain, go away, come again another day. You're AoE, aren't you? Ah, understood. No more need be said. Pretty much justified in the past, but there are just 4 more characters I care roll for. But now I'm back at my addiction and want to cut ties with it. Yeah, if you... Honestly, Geistalt... I mean... Another thing you could do, theoretically, and this is purely theoretically, if it comes down to it and you do want to sell your account, go for it. But another suggestion might be issue a transfer code, write down the password somewhere, but then tell somebody you trust the transfer code until you feel like you have the addiction under control. So that way, when you feel it under control, you can come back to it. You know? And that way, when you do come back to it, if you choose to, there's a lot of new content. Theoretically, at least. Again, this is just a suggestion. Just trying to give my best advice that I can. You know? Because I've said it many a times. My goal as a streamer, as a content creator, is to make other people happy. You know? So, whatever makes you happiest, man. If you think that quitting the game cold turkey will be it, with no chance of coming back, there's that. There's other options if you don't want to quit it cold turkey as well, just, you know, trying to give a perspective? Yeah, perspective, advice, opinions, you know? I do make people happy. Yay! And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wooloo time soon. Wooloo and many other Pokemons. I'm glad to hear that. I truly, truly am glad to hear that I make people happy. Because that... I've said it in many past videos, but I mean the main reason I did get into YouTube originally was because I was inspired by Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Those two were and still are big inspirations for me with the whole ideal of making other people happy. You know? If you leave the world a better place than how it was before, even if it's just a little bit, your life had meaning. That sort of thought process, I guess. Oh, I didn't know. I gotta really read some of these guys' skills. But, Red Velvet, did you see the latest trailer for Sword and Shield? I think it just dropped today, actually. It revealed 2 new Pokemon. Oh, yes. Mark definitely deserves his 20 million plus subs. Especially after that whole kerfuffle with his heist with Markiplier, where he did a stream, like, explaining some things, and because people spammed the emotes, some people got their whole Twitch accounts lost, and in the end, he talked with YouTube and it's getting all settled out, you know? And the fact that he did the whole heist thing without accepting a single pay, that was a huge project. It was an awesome project. He is an awesome guy, and, you know, if I can be even a fraction like him, that's awesome. Indeed, everybody does deserve to know that somebody out there cares for them. Somebody out there is thinking of them, wishing them to have a good day on any level. And I mean, I have some friends who sometimes don't realize that sort of thing. Alright guys, it's been nice talking to you. Whatever your decision you come to, I support it wholly. See you in the next stream. Hopefully. Hopefully everything goes out well. Also, I don't know if it's snowing where you are right now, because it's freaking snowing hard where I am right now. But if it is snowing, stay safe on those roads. Because snow can be tricksy. Very, very tricksy. Sure, Ishtar. Ugh. Oh, my neck. Okay. So, what to discuss now? Oh, Shusaiku is here, I see. Hasn't said anything, but I see you there in the users and chats section here. I see you there. Although I can't scroll that, so I can't see too much of it. You know? But yeah, as I mentioned, it is snowing right now where I am. You're just... You have some mercy, so you're just something in. Okay, that emote is very small. I can't tell what it actually is there. Can you tell me what that emote is? Because I kind of want to know. But it's incredibly teeny tiny. But that's cool, man. That's cool. You do your university stuff. School is very important. And besides, it's not like I'm doing anything that requires a lot of attention. To be honest, I'm barely giving this game like half attention right now. Because it's just free quests, you know? There's not much that needs paying attention to with these. I can just sort of go a little bit on autopilot. Not as much as if it was doors or embers, but you know, being forewarned about what the quests entail makes it significantly easier. Alright, and it does look like there is a secret quest that will unlock after I complete El Dorado here, a chasm in the earth. That looks like a caster node. Should be easily done. Ugh. This isn't a good turn for Ishtar. I'm not gonna bother with the attack boost. But yeah, you do your university stuff, man. It's gotta be getting close to exam time for you, doesn't it? Which is kind of hard to think that it's already almost the end of the year. Though I'm pretty sure I've said that many times in the stream already, that it's hard to think it's almost the end of the year. But it's true! It's really, really true. Gosh, I almost went to my mouse to play the game rather than my phone. I am clearly not focusing enough. There's slight focus, and then there is barely focusing. Clearly needs to discover that balance, yeah. And we got this. Ishtar I'm gonna just buffer for giggles. B-A-Q. B-A-Q. B-A-Q, B-A-Q, B-A-Q. B-A-Q, B-A-Q, B-A-Q. B-A-Q. There we go. That is El Dorado. Hey, and we did a commemorative quest. And the 3 good servants. And more servants killed. Woo! The commemorative quests are not as exciting as I had thought they were. Because originally I thought they were supposed to be giving summon tickets, not exchange tickets. So I'm slightly saddened by that fact. That they did not give me the 1 tickets. There's the chasm in the earth. Alright, so temple and good servants. Just burning, wasteland, sandy desert beast, rocky mountain, grassy. Okay. Right. Exchange ticket, because I'm probably going to need more stingers eventually. Woot. And the chasm in the earth. Pure caster time. And then there's Gil. When I'm no longer in the archer node, of course he shows up. I think I need AoE archers. Not archers, riders. Yeah, looks like I'll need AoE. So sadly, these ones aren't going to do. Elite Spartan, though. That is increased QT obtainable. She has a battery, doesn't she? I'm pretty sure Drake's got a 50% battery. Also, hang on. Is this Rider Ishtar's final ascension? Okay, that looks pretty cool. The little picture looks a lot cooler, though. I was expecting a much more epic background than what it shows. Still. Alright. So, Rider. Flow? No, I'm not gonna sink. Alright. Yeah, you're an AoE rider. That should hopefully work. I hope. Pinkies crossed. Let's go. And actually, I'm wondering if I shouldn't prioritize Bond over QP here. Whenever I do the doors. I suppose it depends on how it affects QP drops. That might be something I actually check here. Unless anybody knows how the Mona Lisa CE affects the QP drops from the doors. Because I don't have one, so I have no clue whatsoever. That's amazing. Don't think I can 3-turn this effectively. I guess it's gonna depend on what Drake's NP charge here is. Straight 50. Let's think. She does have an NP gain increase here. So, what I think we can do, and what I'm hoping we can do, is get away with Drake punching for... Nope. Drake punching first, and then Seba attacking. Hopefully this gives enough charge. Okay, it's definitely giving enough charge if she crit. That doesn't tell me if it will give enough charge if she doesn't. 1 to 111 was at 70, so 41% gained. I'm not seeing her doing more than that. So Drake probably isn't the option, or at least not Drake with this thing. Is that targetable? No. Sadness. Bum. Again, really wish we could chain, but oh well. Let's see Drake's damage. It's okay. And she didn't crit there. The game lagged, or reflector lagged, one of the two. That bit of skippy skip was my end. Mana burst. And instinct. Or intuition. I didn't realize Santa Altar had intuition and not instinct. I guess I just always assumed she had instinct since, you know, it's a meme that Sebas have instinct. I guess I should learn not to assume or rely on memes. Perhaps jokes are not the deepest lore then. And okay, so 10% then, perhaps, of any QP drop. So 10% of any QP drop. That's actually... that could change the whole game. Because even if it's 10% increase, at minimum you can generally expect to get around 800,000-ish QP from a minimum run doors. So that would boost it to almost 900,000. I gotta think on that, actually. Do some mental maths and calculations. Also find a good rider. Because I don't think Drake is it, sadly. Kinda need them to have some good skills too, you know? That'd be nice. No, wait, that's just different Ascension Arts. Ah! I get confuzzled now. Mo. Surfer Mo could work, I suppose. Let's give her a shot. I know she's a good farmer, but I don't know how good she is at high health enemies. I mean, I should... That was Nerofest. Ugh. Nerofest was so long ago. And that's hard to think of saying. That Nerofest was so long ago. Excuse me. Got the burps, it seems. Water does not wash away burps. Although it can apparently cure hiccups. As I was told when I was a child, the best way to get rid of hiccups is to dunk your head into a full sink 5 times and don't lift it out on the 5th dunk. And that will get rid of your hiccups for sure. Probably gonna log in FGO and then go to bed? Alright, I understand. You're not feeling too hot right now, Red Velvet. Still, you came out, even though you're not feeling well. That deserves a round of applause. You can't see it, but I'm clapping in a circle right now. I really need to work on that webcam thing. But yeah, no worries. I cannot say I understand or sympathize, but it's alright, be fine. Yeah, I suppose it's alright. Get some rest. And I will hopefully see you in Wednesday. It's probably going to be a chill stream, oxygen not included, so, you know, nothing massively massive. Just a chill stream, you know. Hope to see you then. You get a good night's rest and feel better. Boop. Boop, boop. I have no idea how Mo works. I also didn't realize Surfer Mo had, a sailor's uniform. You will. You will. We will do the curry thing with Pokemon Sword. Because I think we're both getting Pokemon Sword, aren't we? I'm pretty sure you told me that you were getting Sword. But yeah, I promise we will do the curry thing on Pokemon Sword. Ah, it is. Mo deserves to be cute. She is a good girl. Or boy, I guess. It depends on... kind of depends on who you are to her. Really. I imagine. She's very soon about it, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But, before you leave, since you said you have to log into FGO first, have you decided what starter you're going to be getting? Or have you not come to that decision just yet? Whoa, that was a lot of healing there. I did not realize that these guys heal up so much. Sobble, you're gonna have the type advantage over me at the beginning then. Cause me, I've got to stick to my guns. And my guns say, always go with the fire starter. You know? Ever since the glorious days of Charizard, the fire starters have held true to me, and I will keep true to them as well. Fire all the way, burn them down with our flames. And I don't think Sobble's too sad of a Pokemon, you know? It seemed more inquisitive, I suppose, would be a good way to put it. It was like... it didn't look sad. It looked more just unfamiliar with its surroundings in those trailers, you know? Besides, I don't think there's any Pokemon that has a sad later illusion. Later illusions. Blech. I don't think any Pokemon has sad-looking evolutions. I am probably very wrong on that, though. Let me access the mental database there of all Pokemon in the game. Is it a new? I thought it was a... I thought Sobble was a chameleon. Because didn't the initial reveal trailer for it, like, show it completely blended in or something? Or am I completely misremembering / hallucinating on that reveal trailer? As, again... that's a very real possibility with me. Let's go with Raikou here. It's quicker than finding a writer. Plus, you know, I've tried Drake. I've tried Mo. I've tried Salter. Let's see how Minamoto no Raikou goes. And apparently the evolution of Popilo is sad. Oh, Popilo. I'm trying to remember which one is Popilo. Popilo. Google. Popilo. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, I thought we were still on the next generation. Now that I saw which one it was, I remember Popilo. I remember Popilo now, even though did the rival get the... Did Hao have Popilo? I don't remember if Hao had Popilo or not. I'll assume he had Popilo. But how is it secretly sad? If you don't mind me asking. Because it goes from a basic seal to a sort of, I don't even remember the second form of Popilo, to be honest. So I'm not gonna make any false assumptions. The final one is like some opera singing mermaid seal-esque thing, if memory serves. Yeah. I don't remember the final evolution name there, though. Again. Brion. Okay, Brion is the second Evo. Yeah. Honestly, Popilo's line was kind of not too interesting to me with regards to Sun and Moon. It was the Incineroar line and the Decidueye line were 1 and 2, and then Popilo as a far third place, because I don't know, something about it didn't just click with me. Like I said, fire types are always my go-to starter, and that time the fire type line had a fair bit more meaning than normal for me, just because I recently lost my cats, so you know, I named my little kitty, my Tora cat, after one of them, you know. And then, you know, beyond that, I don't remember much of the Popilo line. But I'm sure that there's all something like that. Heck, I vaguely remember the appearance of Gen 5's Oshawott, I think was the water type line. I vaguely remember the appearance of the final form. I don't remember the typing, though. The Kalos generation I can remember fairly easily. I went into the fire type starter. Greninja became a literal meme with how the animated series was going. And Chestnut was sort of just there, unfortunately for it. You know? Unova, Unova I skipped a fair bit, so I don't remember much of that. Other than that, Emboar was the final fire type, and it had a firefighting. Before that was, of course, Infernape with Chimchar. The others were Piplup and Empoleon, and what was the grass type of Gen 4? I'm going to feel bad about myself later for not remembering this off the very top of my head. Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Trico. What was it? Turtwig! That's the name. Ugh. I can't believe I forgot frickin' Turtwig. How could I forget Turtwig? He's a turtle! And I had turtles as a kid. Legit, I had turtles as a kid. I grew up with pet turtles originally. You know, first turtle was named Squirtle. Then he got too big for me to care for, so we had to let him out and go into the wild. You know, as you do. Why'd I go back again? You know what? Before anything else, let's burn this single summon ticket, see what happens, you know? It's a gander. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again, I honestly didn't fight up against Turtwig much, you know? I always went with the fire starter after all, so it was sort of a, you know, not really my rival used it or anything. Where's Gander? It's a 4-star CE, yeah. There's Gander. I already have a Gander. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget. Let's burn that Gander. And some of these lesser embers, because I will not remember their name. Clearly, I will not remember their name, even if they are named Ember. But yeah. So, Gen 1. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. Yep. Night Red Velvet. Feel better. Hope to see you Wednesday. Won't be doing Fate, but we'll be doing Oxygen Not Included, so it'll be a chill stream pretty much. Alright, so that is the Agarthan quests done, by the way. Went by with sort of a whimper there, but, you know, they're done. Woo! I got more quartz. Now it's interlude time. I've only got 2. Sanzong and Tota, because I'm a bad master and I haven't ascended most of the other servants, even if they are at their bond requirements. Sanzong is max level, Tota's still level 1, so, you know, I guess he's not picky. I mean, look at how many of these interludes I have to do. Why is Jack there? Oh. I guess Jack's still low bond. So, I guess Jack's one example of high level but low bond. So that means I'll get Jack eventually. Let's think of for later. So, let's go ahead and start these interludes then. Looks like we have a guest servant Tota, so I don't need to bother bringing my own Tota here. So, let's go ahead and... It's got a Zerker. Let's just meme it a little bit, you know? So, where are you? There you are. Merlin! Get in this place. Give him a fragment, and... I don't know... Let's just bring Gramps. He's an excellent servant, you know? He is good for all occasions. And this should be fine, I suppose. I don't think Sanson... No, Sanson would probably be the next up. Nope. And Bonnie and Mary Radar. If sorted by bond level. Because there's bond 3. But they're too high cost, so never mind that. Sanson, get back in here. There we go. Alright. This should be fine for the interlude. Let's go. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today, actually. I'm realizing that there isn't too much left for me to do. I mean, I suppose I could grind out the anniversary quests. But that shouldn't take too long either. Battle complete, Master. Good work. Yeah, good work, Soul and Mash. I see you're both getting a hang of this. Romani! Well, you can't attack outright. You've gotten much better at analyzing and adapting to the situation as it unfolds. After all, your objective in battle is to sustain as little damage as possible. Never forget that. Yes, I'm getting more confident on the defensive front. When we were in Camelot, and I finally learned the true name of the servant I'm fused with was Galahad, well, that helped me so much. Though I bear down, and instead of repelling the enemy's attack, it's like I ward them off, or even return the move. Oaks may fall when reeds stand the storm. It's so eloquent and embodies the spirit of martial arts. That should be the model for all heroic spirits. No, it's not about skills. Sometimes a defense must be unyielding as steel.
Oh, hey, Master. I've been looking for you. I wanted to let you know it's almost dinner time.
Oh, so you're in charge of dinner today, Tota?
Sorry to disappoint you, but hey, at least my cooking is simple and manly. I'll let the others make varied and exquisite dishes. Nobody can beat me when it comes to sheer quantity.
Actually, the rice you cook is delicious, Tota. The grains come out so fluffy.
Fluffy, huh? Well, now that puts a smile on my face. You make a good wife, Mash.
Tota. Back off! Also, okay, the line... Is that a line of dead pixels?
I don't carry around a bag of rice for nothing. White rice is always the source of power. There's nobody who could best me in any dish that pairs with white rice.
I don't think it's dead pixels, because it's not That's his... It's bowstring. It's bowstring, not dead pixels. Good. How did I not even know he had here? Okay.
And you can always come back for more. Salted salmon, seasoned nori, eat it with whatever.
Sure. I guess I'm still a little peckish. Actually, if anyone would just ate Tota's rice, that'd be a big help with our operating budget.
Yeah, right? Okay, so this is the simulator that I've heard so much about. I heard it's a strange contraption, but how does it actually train you?
That is a good question. How does the simulator actually train us? Alright, you've never used it before. This device can take you anywhere around the world or to any strange land. Since you're famous for killing all kinds of strange things, this device would probably entertain you. Legend says you once defeated a giant centipede, Tota. I'd be very interested in seeing what it looked like.
Hey, cut it out, you're making me blush. I'm not used to so much praise, or talking about myself. But conveniently, there's this contraption that could help us out. I'd be happy to show you what you want to know.
Are you going to show us how you defeated the giant centipede?
I'm always in favor of eating good rice, and no meal tastes better than the one you have after facing a life-or-death experience. Now then, Lord Peachhair, give us the best centipede you've got. I'll show you how a proper bug hunt.
Is that what you want? Simulator is useful, but unfortunately we don't have any data on giant centipedes. Now that you mention it, we've never fought a giant centipede on any of the singularities. On top of that, the centipede you're talking about was big enough to have killed 7.5 times around Mikami. Recreating something like that would take a while.
Shucks, so no giant centipede. Pity, it was quite the sight.
If only we had an abundance of funds. If we all ate Tota's rice, maybe one day. Okay, Romani, okay.
I'd love to do that, but now that we've started this conversation, I'm not in an eating mood.
I'm terribly sorry. I started all this with my impossible request.
No, my own imaturity's got me riled up, and now I can't calm down. But you know what, Mash, Soul? Even if we don't exactly have what we want, it's just a matter of improvisation. I may have been blessed with many things during my lifetime, but that doesn't mean I had everything. Rather, working around a situation like that is my forte. And Lord Peachtree, if you don't mind a small request...
That could work. That shouldn't take too much resources.
And I ask that you prepare accordingly. Wait right there, I'll bring proper actors.
Actors? Actors? Are we going to put on a play? This is turning into quite the spectacle. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Can we have that dinner first? No? Okay. I guess no dinner first. And so, you're all inside the simulator. I'll try to use what we have to simulate the period of Japan for you. But, you know, if there's anything off, just let it slide, please.
Thanks, Lord Roman. Sorry to rope you into my selfish whims.
Cool altar. Nice. Very nice. And that is thematically, makes some sort of sense. Let's just go with that. Did you manage to figure it out? I suppose would be the best way.
Don't sweat the details, just sit back and watch. I do hope you enjoy it. Now then, let me tell you the tale of the giant centipede. It was when I journeyed to the province of Shimotsuke. When I arrived at Sete no Mui, I ran across some civilians who seemed to be distressed.
Oh, there are people gathered in front of a bridge. Did it collapse?
Nope, it was a giant snake about 60 meters long lying on the bridge. It wasn't doing much really, just sitting on top of the bridge, but the civilians were all terrified, and nobody was willing to try and get over or around the snake.
Aw, Kyo. Oh no. Toda, please, tell me you didn't promise me in exchange for this. Or that the snake captured one person in particular. Or somebody was sacrificed to the snake. Toda, please, I need these details.
Well, no mere snake could hinder me. I simply ignored the giant snake and crossed the bridge. Oh.
Did you just step on me? You told me you were going to only step on me during the rehearsal.
Oh, well, I just remembered. Back then I was quite intoxicated, so the giant snake and I, well...
So you picked a fight with the snake. No one told me about that part. Therefore, I mean the giant cute snake atop the bridge, will not tolerate such lies.
Ha! That's the spirit, Doji Doji. Are you sure know how to live up an act? This is Act 1, Soul. Jawara Toda heading out.
I'm guessing he has more acts to his interludes then, probably. They might require higher level, might require more bond. I don't know rightly. Unless this is only a 2-act play, I suppose. Yes, roar, Kita-san. You might not come home from the banners, but I already have yet once, so, you know, sometimes you only need one. Do. ABQ. Good. I was kind of worried that he wouldn't actually kill. Like that. Then again, that board did have a fair bit higher health, and we did not start with a Buster card, so... BQ. Go, Merlin, go, Merlin, go. Go, Merlin, go, Merlin, go. Bringing on the quick. That's good. See those stars rolling in. 33 stars. Respectable. Error. Oh, wait. Okay, so... maybe not so much error, I suppose. It does occur to me that this interlude was just released. However, the interlude features Roman. So, this interlude is supposed to take place, obviously, after Camelot, but before Babylonia. Break bars were not introduced until after Solomon, though. Game, couldn't you just, you know, not make things excessively complex? Boost Gramps' crit strength. He's got this first round, no issues. And you know what? Let's have Merlin do his MP during this as well. BQA. So I can get some stars. Okay, good. I was actually worried we weren't going to break the health bar, and then I was going to be so ticked. Because that would have been embarrassing, slightly. I don't need... actually... the wiki thing. So Kyo can turn into a giant snake, huh? Well, I have to say I wasn't expecting it. I guess that's what the mystery class is. Come on, there's gotta be some sort of guide here to the thing, the free quests or whatever that we currently have going on. Okay, that's good. Good turn for King Hassan to just reap the Dragon God on the bridge. Had to tilt my phone, get a closer look at the name. He's gonna kill it with the MP, but you know, it's the principle of things. There's some slight 8 million downloads mission completion guide. This is what I needed. There we go. Clear advice. Awesome, I have that up. I can do that after the interludes. Oh! Wild beasts and some dragon servants. And just servants. Kyo is a dragon, isn't she? Technically, I suppose. Da, 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 da. Okay. Rider. This squad is again gonna work perfectly fine. Assassin beats Rider, after all. When I lost my temper, I feel like I crossed the line I'm becoming for a heroine. Master, did you happen to witness my transformation? She can tell when we lie. One lie is better than two. I saw nothing.
Yeah, even Soul says so, so why don't you cheer up? My apologies for messing up the plan. Very sorry.
That second option is inviting to a date. I don't want to make that commitment. Even Toda apologized. Well, if you insist, my dear Anchin. This moment in my spotlight. It's time for Kyuhime to shine. It's time to monopolize Master's burning gaze. Your fighting was truly impressive. I'm sorry if it looked like I was testing you. Actually, I was here on this bridge because I was waiting for a strong individual like you to come along.
Good save. Oh, and who exactly are you?
I'm a dragon deity who has lived in the Lake of Omui for years.
I see, I knew you were a metamorphing being, but I didn't expect you to be a dragon deity. I'm glad I didn't kill you.
Recently, a giant centipede that lives in Mount Kami has been wreaking a havoc on the neighboring village. They would have been ignored if I'd only hunted down wild beasts, but now has begun to prey on the livestock and even on my own kind. That giant centipede is nothing but a headache to us. I ask of you, would you slay this wicked beast?
You may call it a giant, but a centipede is still just a bug. Squashing it should be easy. I'll head over to Mount Mikami and slay that thing in no time flat.
Okay, part of the act.
At the request of the dragon deity, I headed to Mount Mikami right away.
Really? Right away? If I heard the centipede was huge beyond all imagining, I would take time to plan before I went.
If one had a cool head, yes, that would have been the logical move, but for some reason I was riled up. That must have been because of the battle against the dragon deity was so intense. I pretty much put all this at her feet, really. Either way, I'd also forgotten that I only had 3 arrows in my possession.
So you faced a great monster that overwhelmed even the dragon deity, with just 3 arrows? Impressive. Master, something's coming toward us. Oh no.
It's here. The giant centipede of Mount Mikami has finally made its appearance.
They're connected to the train. Oh boy. Oh boy. And the thing is, I can even see it too. In my mind's eye. I can see it. Oh boy.
Well, you couldn't replicate a giant centipede, but I wanted to create something that would frighten someone to their core with just a single glance. And well, those 3 fit the bill, so I asked them to consent to being put in a bizarre position of forming a centipede like this.
Yes, we're all holding up a jump rope, and we're running in unison. We look like a group of children at play. It's so embarrassing. But if Lord Torato is requesting this, we cannot refuse. I'm a little conflicted about playing a demonic role, but I shall become a centipede from Master. And if there's enjoyment for Master's enjoyment, there. Tonight the three of us shall play the very best part we can.
Yeah, it's good for old Raiko to act like a kid sometimes. Can't be a general all the time. And so, let me hear some noise from the Minamoto Tri-Feet. The Golden Genji Power Tank. Yeah! I was the one who planned all this, but it's actually still a terrifying sight. We went too far. Lord Raiko is especially scary. She's not really the whole play aspect of this. Hey, Misakai! Welcome, welcome, welcome. The banner's still Agartha because I was doing the Agarthan free quests. Finishing them up, you know. That, and I don't just have a general Interludes banner, so, you know. Also, nice emote there. Very nice, very nice. Be careful not to spam it on YouTube, though. You might get banned. I kid, of course. I don't think we can... How do you even get emotes on YouTube? Regardless of that, how are things going, Misakai? How are things going? I saw you were streaming Shimosa earlier today. Don't tell me. Did you not have any friends to play with during your youth? No, I shouldn't leave that alone. Nothing good will come of it. Okay, now let me show you some proper monsters today. Come on, Soul, let's enjoy this.
But yeah, how hath your day been going? And have you rolled any on the King Hassan banner at all? Or are you saving yourself for other things? I suppose I could check your... you probably... I don't know what you have the servants... Excuse me. Already built up. Oof, that was rough. But I'm clearly rambling a little bit. So please, answer the questions in your own time. There is no rush at all. For I ask many questions in a short period of time. And I tend to do that, don't I? Character flaw or endearment? Or both? Either or, it could be. Drake's Genji Centipede, abdomen, chest, and leg. What? Actually, why wasn't 100 personas gotten for the legs? There are 100, and centipedes do tend to have 100 legs. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Congratulations. Okay. Make sure to take care of and enjoy and raise that King Hassan as best as you can. Best gift from Delightworks? Oh yeah. A King Hassan is an amazingly, excellently awesome gift. He will serve you well for a very, 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 very long time. Hey, yeah, you know, that is an excellent point. It is Veterans Day. Almost forgot. Actually, that's a good question. Do you just, on Veterans Day, do you thank someone for their service? Or, you know, is it a, you wish them a happy Veterans Day sort of thing? I admit that outside of you, apparently, I don't know any veterans. Both? Okay. Well, in that case, I thank you for your service. Have a happy Veterans Day. Hopefully it's not coming down hard with snow for you like it is for me. Because it's coming down hard snow for me right now. Apparently gonna have like 5 inches by morning, so you know. And it started snowing at around noon, too. San Diego? So... the weather's always great in San Diego. Okay. I getcha. Wait. San Diego. Aren't there... Actually, I suppose earthquakes wouldn't be considered a weather phenomenon, would they? Earthquakes... And I might be misremembering where San Diego is exactly. I think I'm thinking San Francisco. Yeah, my mind is currently in San Francisco, not San Diego. Excuse me. But yeah, you got King Hassan for Veterans Day. That is an excellent gift from Delightworks, indeed. A very, very excellent gift. And, I mean, you are redeploying soon, are you not? I think didn't you say it was sort of mid-November that you were going to be redeploying for a fair bit of time in the seas or whatever? You're going to be like on a boat for many, many months? 6 days. Oh, so you're going to miss the challenge quest then, aren't ya? You're going to miss the challenge quest, you're going to miss Aresh, Abbey, Hokusai, Salem. Unless you can get internet, you know? What you need to do is you need to, Oh, you're not missing them? Have you found out a way to get to play? Because I remember you saying that, you wouldn't. Oh, you're back for New Year's and Christmas. Okay. So you're not gonna miss Aresh or Hokusai. Awesome. That means you'll also probably be here for at least one of my giveaways that I'll be doing for those three. Because I plan on, just because recently I realized that, you know, with taxes, my $30 giveaways probably aren't enough to actually give people the $30 Saint Quartz package. So I'm going to step up to a $45 giveaway for a thing, because then they should be able to definitely afford something, you know? Oh, yes. That is a very true point, Misakai. That is a very true point. Especially in that opening sequence. That opening sequence has got to be like the biggest bit of fan service that any Fate anime has ever done. I mean, seriously, I can't think of any other bigger thing of fan service. Maybe, I'd have to rewatch Heaven's Feel Part 2. That might have had a fair bit of fan service in it as well. But, yeah. You know, maybe I'll have that picture up in the background when I roll for Aresh to see if I get her. Maybe that'll act as a catalyst, you know? Maybe.
Just to clarify, we agreed that I would win the moment my arrow hits Lord Raiko's headpiece, right?
Of course, but as if there, I managed to get around my sword and hit the target.
This may have proven to be more difficult than the actual slaying of the giant centipede.
Halt, as long as I'm around, your arrow shall never reach Lady Raiko.
Yeah, that's some big talk, but hey, if you have that covered, I'll focus on attacking. Ah!
Frontline defense to us. Toto, please focus on getting Raiko off her back.
I'll just get her from here. Mash, hold your position.
But...
Right there is fine. The angle and the position of your shield are perfect. Well, where the heck is that Tawara fella? I mean, he's not want to make or break moves.
Ricochet! Oh my.
Seriously, he ricocheted all against Mash's shield and managed to hit the boss's headpiece. It's one thing to do it with bullets, but that just ain't how arrows work.
With the reflecting the arrow, he actually corrected the arrow's course. What a fantastic demonstration of superior skill, even with only a single arrow. Also, Ushi has got a good role in the anime too, you know? Not as good as Aresh, but she is making people grow fond of her. You know? And that's good. It'll make the towards end part all the more devastating for everybody when she gets corrupted by Tiamat. Oh, people are going to be so sad if they're anime onlys. So sad.
Well, Mash also mentioned she was getting the hang of using her shield, so I knew it would work. And that round table shield of yours is pretty impressive. See it just deflect my strongest shot? Man, I might even lose confidence in my abilities.
No, that's not true, Lord Tawara. The sensation of the air flying by was like a wave of air itself. When I had my shield where there was no doubt in my mind you could shoot down even a god. As skilled as it is, how come he usually throws bills of rice? So the theatrical creation of the giant centipede battle has ended. It was an honor to have witnessed the great Hachiman Buena move from here. Yes, an intentional miss resulting in hitting the target. That is truly what you call a bullseye. Wonderful, Lord Tawara. The stories of your valor I heard in my youth were indeed true.
It's nothing. All I did was catch everyone off guard. I would never be able to do that a second time. More importantly, my compliments to the head of the Ganji. Now that it's over, I'm trembling. Had I missed, you would have rushed in and lopped my head off with one stroke, am I right?
Oh my, whatever you mean, Lord Tawara. If you were correct, I'm sure you would have easily repelled the attack.
Oh yeah, let's go with that and leave it there. To think that even my trembling would get a reenactment. I didn't expect something like that to happen.
Your body trembling, was it really that terrifying? Even though you fought so valiantly.
Of course I was scared. Even I could be spooked by things that frightening. To realize after the fact that one of the great demonic insects that would devour even the gods, there's no way one would not be scared. But that was the last thing on my mind back then. After all, I was blessed by one like a heavenly maiden. I was so focused and fired up, I could have risen to the heavens. Motivation surpassed any fear I had. After all, adventure and lethal battles are for the young. It was a good experience for me.
Dauntless yet brisk. I suppose if it wasn't for that kind of characteristic, the dragon deity would have asked for your help.
Yeah, totally. Just gotta wait until god-devouring insects pass by on its own. Yet, to get rid of it with just some dinky arrows. But as you can see, Boss Tawara ain't someone who brags. But you saw that he's super scary monster killer if you get serious. After all that masa.
Kintoki, my dear, I cannot walk. Perhaps it was because I hit my head. Would you mind carrying your mother? I hear that the cafeteria has breakfast ready for us. I'm sure everyone is hungry after this battle. How about we go just head over for a meal?
Food! Breakfast, apparently! Sounds good, I love rice balls. Let's have a breakfast buffet, master. Knowing Boss Tawara, he'll prepare tons of seafood dishes, too.
I shall accompany you as well. Stew made from fish scraps does indeed sound appetizing.
Ha! You guys are all too much. Putting in orders already. But that's how it should be. A good meal is better than a battle anytime. That's the way of the world. Soul and Mash, that's the end of my giant centipede story. If you're satisfied, then I'm satisfied. Now let's all eat together.
Yes, thank you for the meal, Tawara. I mean, we do have demon pillars we could have simulated. That's kind of like a centipede. So it says NP ranks up. It increases the special attack demonic to a 3-turn. That increases with overcharge and dealing heavy damage to all enemies. So I imagine his damage multiplier got a boost there. And if we check it out, what deck is he running here? He's got a Buster NP with 2 arts cards. So he probably can't loop, but okay. That was the Wild Beast one done. Awesome. How many fragments do I have? Insane quartz, I mean. Because I haven't done this in a while. Also, is there any... Okay. Okay. Just want to check that too. I currently have 27 quartz and fragments. That's pretty good. Just slowly gather them up, don't spend them. We'll get another quartz here too, because Sanzang's got a quest for us. 600 quartz, kill you. Your quartz, bro. Ah. Well, to be fair, I have been saving since... What was the last big thing I did? Summer, I think? Yeah, I think Summer 2 was the last time I did any major rolls. So I've been pretty much getting like 167 every month since Summer, you know? I have spent a little bit now and then, but, you know. And don't worry, I'm sure that you will get more quartz in time. More quartz will come to you. You will get the Oresh and or Hokusai. And whatever is in the GSSR. By the way, which banner on the GSSR do you plan on rolling on? Because that is a question to be asked. Assassin and some caster class. Probably could get away with a Zerker or an alter ego. You know what? Let's do Melt. Let's do Melt here. Melt deserves some time to shine. Cavalry, if they're gonna do that, yep. From what JP had for their third New Year thing or whatever it was the Knights with Ruler and Avenger, and then Cavalry with Alter Ego and Foreigner. That should be the GSSRs for the coming year. She's saying a lot here, by the way. Very expressive. Camping is wonderful. Sure, let's go with that. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Sorry. I heard we were going to investigate a tiny singularity, so I thought this was going to be super easy without Toda or Nitocris. But, well, we wandered some more. Next thing we know, we're way beyond what we're supposed to be. And now we're camping out in the woods. I'm sorry. Even though we have a clear destination, we took so many detours. Even I know this is bad. It's just from the moment I started journeying, I can never take a straight path. It's not always like that when I'm alone. The normal me does have proper disciples, after all. But when I'm alone, I just can't help myself. I'm beyond hopeless. Might do Knights, because Xultur, Gil, and Okita, but you don't want another Arjuna or Mo spook. I mean, what if it is an Arjuna and Mordred, and one 10-spin spook? That doesn't fall under those circumstances that you don't want. Insta-burn both of them, but that's not under those circumstances. You said you didn't want an Arjuna or Mordred. You didn't say you didn't want Arjuna and Mordred. And besides, don't you... Well... I mean, if you have an MP5 Mo, though, that means you get unregistered spirit origins. Ah, still starting from last year's GSSR. Okay. I getcha. Camping out is wonderful. The stars are so pretty. And now that we started a fire, all the bugs are out and attracted by it. It's like we're attracting attention because we're so popular. And eating under the night sky is so nice. Submitted your review. Woot you. Woot. I am sure that your review will go splendidly, and you will get an A. Also, 3 Mo's on a single GSSR, I am jealous. I really wish that I could have 3 Mordreds. I wish I could have Surfer Mordred, to be honest, either way. But sadly, Surfer Mordred is lost to time and space now. Never shall I grasp Surfer Mordred in my hand. Never, ever. Not really. The only crazy luck I want is at the casinos. But, in all seriousness... Oh, Sayonara Arash luck. Oh, no. Look at that. Alright, I'm looking at it. Let me mute it. This is Chronicle Chaos. Oh! Well. Is he about to do another 10-spin? Oh no, that's 2 unregistered spirit origins. Okay, so... Wow. Yeah, that is lucky. He's probably not going to get a rush now. Sadness. So I don't want that kind of luck then. Because Abby is coming first. And I don't want triple Abby if it means not getting anybody else. Aresh is definitely a higher want. It goes Aresh, Abby, Jalter, Hokusai. Yes. Well, I have plenty of rice balls. It's the sun's unreal to always carry 2 days worth of food on a one-day trip. Now, come on, don't hold back. Eat up. I even have fresh water from that river over there. Since we're in a lush forest, we were able to forage up plenty of nuts and mysterious fruits. Yeah, fruits, you know. Well, would you rather have fish or meat? Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry for being so inconsiderate. But since I'm a Buddhist monk, all killing is forbidden. What? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. So, does that mean that she doesn't... Why is she a servant then? If she can't kill? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Oh, but I won't stop you from hunting. I won't go in and stop other countries from doing their thing either. Logic, FGO logic. FGO logic indeed. FGO logic indeed. I mean, I suppose against undead enemies, you know. There are undead. There are other servants, which technically isn't killing them. But didn't she come to help us out with the demon god pillars? You know? And in fact, philosophically, a lot of philosophies have the whole you shall not kill thing. How does that apply if you're killing a demon god pillar that is threatening to incinerate the history of all humanity? Is that a pass to that rule, do you guys think? Or is that rule very much still in effect, I wonder? Because I'm pretty sure she helped us with the demon pillars. And she's proven she can pack a punch, given that she blasted open the gates of Camelot in the Camelot singularity, so... Another mystery for another day. Let's have some fruit, I suppose. I guess. Yeah, we're lost. I'm beyond sorry. It was because I kept pouring forward. I know, I get it, it's totally my fault. It's always been like this. Wukong, Baji, and Wu Jing have always schooled me about this. I can't just seem to break this habit. Maybe I can't get better because I'm not trying to fix it. Yeah, you can't get better if you don't try. That's a good point. You're right, absolutely right. Lost communication with Chaldea. I'm sure Mash is worried sick. Mash isn't here? Oh no, she's gonna go crazy. Should finish up Shimosa before maintenance. Time to zoom past the story real quick. How far into Shimosa are you, Misakai? How far into it are you? How many sections, pretty much? It's morning. Let's head on. Go west. Yeah. I don't know how to say this, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do it. You know? Just saying. Not doubting your abilities or your servants. Lord only knows you have a better Chaldea than I do, but, even still, I don't think you're gonna manage it, man. I don't think you're gonna manage it. Because there's a lot of battles. Plus, each of the 7 swordsman heroic spirit battles has like, well, yeah, but each of the heroic spirit 7 swordsman duels has like a minute introduction thing to it. And then there's the break bars that they all have. Plus, you got to see Muramasa do his whole chant thing, as that is pure epicness. Although I suppose you can't always watch it later. Don't underestimate your power. Very well, I will not underestimate you. I wish you luck, and may maintenance not cut you off at the very last fight against the very last boss, where you kill the very last boss, and then maintenance strikes, like it did with me in Camelot. Let's head on. Go west. Let's go north. Yes, that is what Da Vinci's instructions said. But trust me, listen. You know, humans in general, don't journey in rationality alone. Yesterday, I forced you to walk so much that your legs got all sore. And yes, I forced you to stay outdoors overnight with all those bugs around. I apologize for that. I shouldn't mix exploration with training. I don't want to cause trouble for Master. I don't want you to think of me as a stubborn teacher. But even so, I can't ignore my instincts. So once this is all done, I'm going to apologize to you so much. But right now, I want you to just follow me. I'm going west. I need to go, because I hear a voice. Uh-oh. Why'd you spell lewd that way, Misakai? No need to explain, because I don't get it either. Hey, let's go west. The only reason we're actually going west is because we can't go back, which would be north. Logic. Oh, I thought that you knew what this interlude was, and that it was a particularly lewd one.
Oh, a monster! It's the monster that's said to come from the north!
Help me! Help! My child is still in the house! Oh no! The monster's coming!
Well, they're right there. We made it just in time. No, we might actually be too late. This village hasn't been destroyed yet. Good. All that's left is for someone to get rid of the monster. Did you know, somehow? Talk later. Right now we gotta stop this monster. Hey, you, frog beast, don't eat the monster. Oh, don't eat the villagers. People once said if there were two. Hey, it's a really inspirational quote. I guess I have no choice since you're not gonna listen. You're trying to eat a child. All living things feel hungry, yes, so eating isn't evil, but I can't just let that happen. If its actions are beastly desires that surpass natural desires, I'll just have to teach it a lesson. My home was an impregnable wall. I will never forsake those in pain. People who seek my help, the children shed their tears. Now come on, soul. Thank you, IKB_RRB for the follow. Considered an effective master since you have command seal's tattoo, but it's all black. Oh, you got a command seal tattoo? That's awesome. That is awesome. You get many questions about it? And actually, it's not an effect command seal. What you have is one of those, I don't remember what they are called, but it's the same kind of seals as Sieg had in Apocrypha. So what can happen is, all you need to do is have your heart replaced by somebody else's heart, and you can turn into that person. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Fight! Go, enforcing Buddhist law. I mean, let's kick its butt. But yeah, all you need to do, Misakai, is get your heart replaced with somebody else's. Then 3 times total. Oh, it's a henna tattoo. Okay, so it's not gonna last forever. Okay. Well then, you just gotta get that heart replacement done really fast then. Get your heart replaced with somebody else's. Shift into them 3 times so that you can become that person permanently. So in other words, get the heart of somebody really rich. Gonna get a real one when you get back from deployment. Awesome. Back of the hand tattoos, though, they are a little bit trickier and they can be a bit more painful just because of the amount of nerves and stuff. So, I wish you luck with it. And the only reason I know that is because my dad used to do tattoos for a living, which is awesome. And it's actually where my channel icon is from, because he had an old sketchbook full of, like, a bunch of tattoo designs, and I asked if I could look through it to find a design for my channel, and I found a complete dragon, but I just wanted the head, so, you know, I scanned it in to a computer and modified it as I saw fit. Which is where my channel icon comes from. Yeah, I personally don't have a tattoo, though I have seen him do plenty, so... yeah. You are a braver person than I. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with tattoos. I personally see nothing wrong with them. But just... I am very conscious to pain. I don't like pain. Very few people do like pain, but I really do not like pain. And I try to avoid things that would cause me pain, you know? So it's sort of like, why get a tattoo when I know it's gonna hurt me to do so? Sort of logic. Merlin, BAQ. But what kind of tattoo do you currently have? If you like pain, then yes, you are a masochist. Or at least you have very slight masochistic tendencies. But what kind of tattoo do you currently have, and where is it? A tattoo in... Please tell me you know what the tattoo says. Please. Okay, it's on your shoulder. Commonplace for a tattoo. Okay, you know what it says. Okay, good. Whew. Lots of people don't know what their tattoos say. And that can be a bad thing. Ah. A classic. A classical classic, that is. Oh. So then, wait. You're getting back from deployment, you said, at around Christmas New Year time. So does that mean at Christmas time is when you're going to be getting your tattoo then? Oh, I already know. So, I have a lot of, quick-based servants, unironically. So, you know, a lot of servants would be really, really good for me. Oresh and Hokusai. And GSSR. Can't forget the GSSR. So who are you hoping to get out of the GSSR? We've already established that you don't want another Mo or Arjuna. But who do you want? Oh, I could have swore that was only 2 waves. I wasted that NP. And everything else. I need to pay attention to things. Yeah. Gil still in need of Gil? I mean, Gilfest is a thing. Or rather, it will be a thing next year, so, you know, Gilfest is an opportunity. As well. You made an Excel sheet. Oh boy. Excel docs are... That is one way to do it. That is a legitimate way to do it, yeah. Yep, Thanksgiving is going to be a thing very likely as well. I have stated it. I have stated it and gone on record in saying that Saturday, because I think that's when the panel is, they are going to announce Thanksgiving. They are going to announce the Salem Singularity. And they are probably going to announce the start date for Christmas 3. Those are my 3 main predictions for what is going to happen with the thing. The thing that I already said. You know what thing I'm talking about. I'm just at a loss for words. Yep, unfortunately, man, unfortunately. This is your thing. Okay, so you have it ranked into a desire value compared to NP level. There's 30 servants. You have 31 SSRs. So that's something. Looking this over a little bit real quick before I resume this. So you have 31 SSRs. Do it like this here. So 10 and 16, so you get more servant possibilities out of the cavalry. You have NP5 waivers, so you don't really need them. It looks like cavalry. Cavalry, you have a lot of minuses on the desire value, but you have less of the servants. For sure. Yeah, probably. Ooh, that's a lot of chains. Most likely announcing Salem and Thanksgiving, but definitely not Christmas. I don't know. I mean, we have the Christmas rerun starting literally tomorrow. So, it honest to goodness, would not surprise me if they announce that after Salem is done is when they're going to drop Christmas. Because it honestly wouldn't. So, Divine Retribution! Nothing wrong with that. We all need a table for something in our lives. As are our laws of Buddhist teaching, so there too are their laws in this world. And passions may lead to enlightenment. Now is probably not your time to start hurting others and gain salvation, but I believe that time will come one day for you. So for now, goodbye. Sorry.
Oh, the monster's fallen. Are we saved?
Oh, my son, my baby. I'm so relieved. Come here, my son.
It was strong, but we managed to beat it. Villagers, listen. Please let those who got hurt or weakened rest. Take them to an open area, like a temple or church. Give them water and blankets, also medicine if you have any. You can find them all. Right now, it doesn't matter if they're rich or poor. Do all you can to aid the wounded. With your help, I'll get as many people back in shape as I can. I don't have healing seals or noble phantasms, but I do have some knowledge of making medicinal soup. Internet is dying or stream is dying. I think it might be your internet, because I'm still getting all green lights here. Insofar as, my thing. You just shared it. Nice. Very, very nice. Although it doesn't show the images in this one. To correlate the desire value to servants. Well, we haven't quite grasped the situation, but if you're a traveling month and got rid of that monster for us, you must have come from a distant land, yet you still saved us. Of course I did. I demonstrated the protection of the Buddha to everyone. So save those in need. I'll continue to wander around to do myself as well. Senpai! What a relief. We restore communication. The location of the mortality source has changed. Unbelievably, it moves to a different space at high speed. And right after you reshifted. And I tried to contact you. We had trouble getting connection. We panicked at our end. But maybe that was reasons for not. I'm just glad we didn't completely lose you guys. Anyway, you guys never cease to amaze. I was watching as you beat the crap out of the source of the abnormality. Was it a coincidence, or was it Sun Zhang's special ability? Did she manage to detect where the abnormality was located? Eh, what's this? Is it a special servant ability of mine? No way? Nope, that's not it. Really? Yep, that's right. I always get myself lost, even when I don't intend to. That's the definition of getting lost. Whether that be in a singularity or when I'm wandering around in a simulator, it's all the same. I'm always in search of something, especially when I'm traveling alone. There's always someone who needs help. Definitely. After all, the world is beyond big. I'd like to help as many people as possible. As much as possible. No, I can't do it while I'm sleeping or eating, but while I'm still up and running, I'd like to help everyone I meet. I mean, you don't really need to rewatch the whole episode. Just watch, like, the opening sequence, and you get a really good look at Arash. A really, really good look. Mm-hmm. That's why I walk, and I'll keep walking. Aw, Sanzong. I'm sorry. I roped you into this. I'm sorry to have made you worry when we were alone in the woods at night. You have many roles, and you're a busy person. You're the last person I should drag into my whimsical stuff. This time around, yep, I'm reflecting back on my actions. I won't do it again. Next time, it's not going to be the two of us. I've learned my lesson. That's why we should go with everyone next time. I'm sure we won't get lost then. Camping again! Woo! Yes, let's bring more people along so we can assign them to be the lookout or make them do the cooking. How exciting. Now that's decided, I need to prepare for the next race shift. Miss, we gathered all the injured people in the church. Thank you, I'll be right there. Come on, Soul. We'll discuss what we'll do later, but first let's save the village. Go west! That is a fairly good point. You do raise a good point there. Also, did my sub count just literally go down during the... I'm pretty sure my sub count went down over the course of this stream, because I know I started this stream at 4 subs. And now I'm at 3. What are the odds that somebody's sub would expire in the middle of a stream? What are the odds? The church is actually to the south, Sanzang. But you know, Arash's clothes, Arashin Ishtar's clothes, Arash with either set of clothes pooled at her feet. You know, any of those 3 options would be fine. Huh? And that's Interludes. Banten Shisho. Congratulations, Misakai. Congratulations. Alright, and that... I really wish I knew what's new. She's always kind to those who are weak. She can never turn a blind eye to those in need. On the other hand, she's quite strict with those she has taken as her disciples. But that's only because she expects such individuals to grow mature by walking the path with her. Very nice of her. Very nice. Alright, that's another interlude done. So, let's go ahead and knock out some of these 8 million download campaign missions. So, any Fuyuki free quest ought to do. I don't know, any quest is kinda hard. 3 AP is XA the Residential Ruin. Okay. I guess this will be what we go with. Farming Squad. Watching your stream in episode 6 of the Babylonian anime. Should be usable for you now. Oh boy. We can use it now. Sweet. And Misakai, the master of multitask. Okay, I can now see it now. I now see the secondary part here. You have NP for Altera, so that makes sense why you have no desire for her. You have NP1 Salter. You have no desire for Proto Arthur? Or for Mordred? No desire for those two, or Void Shiki? Or I've got a copy of the table, send it for you, sensitivity. Bum bum bum. I literally don't even need to attack with NPs. No Arjuna desire. And no desire for... You don't desire Moriarty or Tesla. What about 0? Because that's what I'm talking about, is zeros. Also, that was literally for experience. That's hilarious. In its own way. You could go for any of the rest of them, though. So, that's 5 servants you don't desire in the knights, 2, 4, 6 that you don't desire in the cavalry. You don't desire Kiara. Excellent. You don't desire Vlad. You don't desire Merlin, but you have him at NP3, so that makes perfectly logical sense. Don't desire Cleo or Jack. Makes sense. Don't desire Maeve. Even though you don't have Maeve, you don't want Maeve? Why don't you want Maeve? Also, that was a quest done. Wasteland. Where is Wasteland at? Septum, Apia Road. Septum. Apia Road. Queen of the Street. Okay. Maeve. My voice, I must have slurred or something, or sniffled or something. Maeve is who I meant to say. Sorry, I got a little bit of sniffles right now. Again, I probably don't even need to NP here. You know, I kind of wonder how far you could get. Maeve, pink hair, rider. You know? Coup Alter is her fanfic. Yeah, because it's pronounced Maeve, even though it looks like Medib, which is weird pronunciation, but that's Celtic for you, I suppose. I didn't pronounce it that way until I found out the proper pronunciation, so no blaming you for not knowing. Excuse me. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Actually, which one of you has higher attack? I can't tell which one of you has higher attack, can I? We'll go with you, then. Mainly because we got a Buster Blast afterwards. You got Malter and you want to go for MP2 Malter next year, and she isn't a waifu for me, so you don't care about her. That's understandable. That is completely understandable. Main reason I want Maeve is, you know, I gotta admit, she is fairly attractive. She's also pretty awesome, given the fact that she can very literally kick cheese out of the air. She has a built-in anti-cheese sensor, and that's hilarious and awesome at the same time, you know? So, it's fairly shallow desires for Maeve. That, and I do have the costume for her as well, and I would like to be able to use said costume. I didn't unlock it for no reason, after all. Wasteland, and then 7 commemorative missions, and then certain bosses. So beach/desert is next. Beach/desert. Okanos, Pirate Island, Pirate Hideout. Okay. Pirate Island, Pirate Hideout. Yarg. Me mateys. And again, just go with the farm squad. Might as well. It's two most wanted. I actually plan on going for -3 plus 2, so yeah. 2 you want most, -3 is Spirit Origin. Okay. Clarifies, that does many a things. So it's very impressive with this chart here. That requires more patience than I have. Much more patience. So then 3 would be, good lord, give it to me. Right? So, the Oh Lord Give It To Me's are Enkidu, Drake, Iskandar, and those are the only ones under the Oh Good Lord Give It To Me ranking. Cool. Ooh, I could probably get away with not using an NP here. I might use this to make my own list, you know? I might. Mainly because, I mean, I am going for the Night Banner. That's my decision. I'm probably going to do Night Banner because it has more servants that I would like to get. Because, let me get this MP going here. Altera would probably be a 1. Arturia would be a 1. Proto-Arthur, probably a 0. Musashi would be a 0. Mo would be a 1. Bride Nero would be a 1. Okita I would probably put at a 2. Void Shikio put at a 1 just because she's incredibly limited. And then Arjuna, probably a 0 because he's gonna spook me eventually. Arturia would probably be a 2 because very, very limited. Gil would be a 3. Most definitely a 3. Ishtar would probably be a 1. Moriarty would be a 1. Tesla would probably be a 0. Artemis I would definitely put as a -1. Lalter, or not Lalter, but Lartoria, probably a 1. Bryn would be a 2. Enkidu would be a 0. Aresh would be a 2 if I don't get her from normal pools, a 1 otherwise. Karna would be 1. Shisho would be a 1. Tama would be a 0. Amakusa 0. Jean 0. Sherlock 1. Dante's 1. Jalter 3. That's probably why they were +3. You'd be scared of getting Waver. You would be scared of getting Waver. Why are you scared of getting the Waver? He's not that frightening of a man, you know. Just put him in his final ascension, and he can't hurt you. Rocky Mountain. Okay. Rocky Mountain. Rocky. Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. Camelot. East Village. The Withered Mountain Ridge. I forgot how somber this music was. Or the Mausoleum of the Evening Bell, the Angel of Death. Probably this one, because I don't have to worry about class disadvantages. I mean, yeah, unregistered Spirit Origin would suck, but you say that until you get 9 of them. And then you're like, you know, I really would like an unregistered Spirit Origin here. At least that's how I see it. In the beginning, getting an unregistered Spirit Origin probably would suck, but as you get more and more of them, it sucks a little bit less, you know? And until you get 10. And then you don't want any more. But man, I wish I had somebody at NP5. All my 5 stars are either 1 or 2. Sadness. I probably shouldn't have brought you here, Salter. Let's do this. Because I kind of doubt she is going to get any kills. But you never know. She might surprise you. And me. Ah, she got 2 kills. 1 kill. I need to learn how to count clearly. Okay. Last one. Sol on Janta. Who literally has no extra attacks to do chain. Awesome! Also, does Janta get a damage buff with the Christmas rerun? I cannot recall, for the life of me, if she just gets a straight damage buff, or if she gives increased drops of something. Can somebody be so kind as to remind me? Excuse me. 'Cause I'm kind of too lazy to check right now. As well. Excuse me. Okay. Good Wava. And then there was one. And then there was none, because Wava got a chain. And it doesn't hang low. A drop bonus. Darn. That is slightly disappointing. So, I can get fruitcake drop bonus. I have a fair bit for the shortcake drop bonus. And only mash is viable for the cheesecake drop bonus. Out of leveled servants, at least. Okay. This is mine. Don't know which is telling me which is more desirable. Access denied. I am denied access because I am logged in to my Google account, so it will not show. But that is the Rocky Mountain field. Last one is the grassy field, which is in Babylonia or Shimosa. Let me check this Shimosa one here. So I have Magatama drop, then I will go and do that for the hopes and dreams. Nope, just seeds and lanterns. So Babylonia because it's closer. Actually, Shimosa is honestly closer. Rice field. Rural landscape. And that's, that was tricky. They don't have it max limit broken. That lunchtime CE. Trixie. For you, it doesn't have a question. You want to roll it all? Let's see. There we go. Alright. So. I see. Why is Malter a green -3, by the way? Or does the color not really matter? Also, you and Shusaiku own the exact same number of servants? Lay gasp. Yeah, everything in Excel. I get ya. I'm just kind of making a tease here. But this does look to be a fairly good, comprehensive list. Malters. Yeah, I know. I was making a joke because it's green. So, yeah. Given your desire value there, I would definitely say probably the cavalry banner. Probably the cavalry. I again brought a rider to an assassin node. I am so smart. Praise my intelligence, please. And dupe. Is there an actual formula for it? Or is it just random? But yeah, it's interesting to see your different values. How some things are different, and how some things are similar. And, you know, the NP values here. Jeez. Does everybody have somebody who's higher NP than level 2 than me? I swear, both of you have multiple servants at NP 2 or higher, and I only have one. That doesn't feel very fair, you know? I only have 3 servants at NP 2, and nobody higher than that. That does not feel very fair. I demand a recount. You know? Redistribute. Redistribute. Give the wealth to the poor. Give the high NPs to those that don't have high NPs. Yeah. I kid. That's very awesome that you guys have multiple high NP servants. And I'm sure I'll get there sometime. Someday I will get there. Someday over the rainbow, way up high. Section 5, by the way, you're making pretty good pace. I'll give you that. You are making some pretty good pace. Still, it's gonna be a tough one for you, dude. It is gonna be tough. You still have 17 sections, I think. But maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get it. And I suppose if you do ever want to watch the stories, you can just, you know, go to my archives. Shameless self-promotion there. I will pretend I know what you just typed there. I will pretend. Ugh, this is not looking too good. Doot. The Zale is count win if equals. It is German. Okay. German. A language I know next to nothing about. For some reason, it's German. That is decidedly odd. Also, I could have swore that the support servant I chose was next up, not Leonidas or Romulus, who surprisingly tanked a hit. There's Merlin. I swear, though, if I die here, I am going to be very much embarrassed. But I don't think I'm going to. Because we have a Jalter NP. And it's a Buster Brave chain, too. So that makes it even better. Once more, delicious H2O. And there we go. Whew. And that should be all of the 8 million download campaign quests complete. Yay! And indeed it is. And Romulus is Bond 5, so I don't need to carry his face around anymore. Oh, I wouldn't say it was illegal levels of cuteness, but they were very high levels of cuteness. And I personally cannot wait to read the reactions of all of the anime onlys when she falls into the sea of Tiamat. That is going to be glorious. So glorious to see. Their tears will sustain us for a lifetime. Alright, but that is all those missions complete. I literally have 10 servants and 3 dragon servants, which will probably end up getting done during the Christmas thing. I actually... Hang on, I'm doing some mental math here, and I'm going to get the Game Press... Or not the Game Press, but the actual Fate Grand Order wiki open here. Because there is something I would like to check here. So back to 2017. November. Hang on, I got a sneeze coming along. Sorry about that. Sure, fork you. She's not dying, though. She doesn't die from falling into the sea. Remember that. She does not die. She's reborn. Alright, so let's see. The VR Mashu campaign rewards a CE and 10 quartz, so no tickets from that. December will have an Interlude campaign, which gives no tickets. I don't believe Christmas will give any tickets. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And then the follower campaign gives just quartz. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the... Bless you. I feel like I might have another one coming along. I do think, by the way, I might have a very slight cold. It's been going around where I am. At the very least, I don't have a bad cough. Ugh, my nose is actually very stuffy right now. Okay, but let me do some head math. So currently, I have a total of 20 tickets, I think. 10 tickets. That's what I said. So I currently have 10 tickets right now. At the end of the 8 million downloads campaign, I get another 10. In December, I will get another 5 from the shop. In January, another 5 from the shop, bringing me to a grand total of 30 tickets. If we also count weekly bonuses, since I'm pretty sure I got the day 2 bonus today, that'll mean on Saturdays will be 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7. 8, 9 if I go to the 11th. No, I'm not gonna be doing any. I'm not gonna be doing any 10 pools. I've already done the 1 10 pool that I will be allowing for King Hassan. I'm just trying to calculate out if I could get away with some more tickets, but I don't think I can. If I want to pull off 10 tickets for the Abigail, Arash, and Hokusai and Jalter ones, I don't think I will be able to dedicate those resources. Showing no loyalty to him? I mean, to be fair, he burned me very hard last time. You remember that bad spook I had. He burned me fairly hard. So, you know, I'm fine with not showing any dedication or loyalty to him right now. When he comes out for another banner in at least 2 years' time, then I will go for him. But right now, I'm showing dedication to Abigail, Arash, Hokusai, and Jalter. In fact, I think my message might even be something along those lines. At just a safer end of year. I might specify that a little bit closer to time, but regardless of that, I am pretty much officially out of things to do without burning some extra apples and just doing some basic farming, which, you know, I could chat, but, you know, I think I might just end up calling this here, because my nose is really, really starting to get stuffy, and it was not this stuffy before. Yeah, that's sadness, Shisaiku. That is some peak levels of sadness that you did not get, King Hassan. In the future, I'm sure you will. In the future, the mighty future, King Hassan will visit you. But that is the future. For now, though, I do think we will call this stream here. Wednesday's stream will likely be Oxygen Not Included, just because it's a fairly chill stream. And on Friday, I will likely be doing Pokemon Sword. So if you're a Pokemon fan, tune in then. If you just want to support me, you could also tune in then as well. But yep, thank you guys all so much for coming out. It has been a pleasure talking to you. I do hope I made your day at least a little bit brighter. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next stream. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.